collard greens, macaroni and cheese.
Some good beans and rice and cornbread.
Jollof rice with plantains and like stewed goat meat.
Macaroni and cheese, my mom's.
Dressing, greens.
The whole Ethiopian cuisine I missed a lot.
Granny, you already know what it's gonna be. Smell Lincoln rice.
But I definitely missed the succotash.
I think I missed anyone making food for me in general.
Please just have macaroni and cheese ready for me when I get back.
It's like an indescribable connection that we have with one another.
We are 100% dysfunctional, but it's through chaos that we really love and nurture each other.
Certain things that we do is just country, but it's still tasteful.
There's always constant I love yous floating in the air.
The way that my family loves me and the way that they show that and that dedication that they have is definitely unique for me. One thing would be that we all went to Northwestern. My mom and my brother and me.
As soon as we come together, we get so loud and we have so many inside jokes.
My family is crazy.
My mom always emphasizes working hard and having a strong work ethic, but also knowing when to reward yourself.
Establishing good study habits and getting things done when they need to be done and not procrastinating.
And my parents really helped me realize that as long as I do my best, then that's okay, and that I should just be at peace with that.
Not worry about what anyone else thinks, just do whatever it feels right for you and, make your own path.
Doing what I have to do so that I can do what I want to do.
One thing that my mom always says to me is stop, breathe, and be.
Do your best and leave the rest to God.
That I do what I'm passionate about.
So I appreciate them not telling me that I need to be concerned with anyone else's opinions, just to do me and be content and confident in that.
My dad always told me when I was a little girl, your word is your bond. My mom always tells me to reach for the stars, and I always I go big or go home. If I'm doing something, I'm gonna do it all the way.
Well, when I was in the 4th grade, I played football on an all-boys football team. So I just really remember my dad being there for me, coaching me on the sidelines, and my mom being there to support me.
And my mom is actually the person who taught me how to fish. So I used to bait with whole kernel corn out of the can. So having that experience with her of catching bluegills with actual corn instead of worms because I was too small, it's just so adorable to me.
For one of my birthdays, she acted like she forgot, and we were doing little things going to the mall all day, and then she had us buying random things bathing suits and stuff we already had, and then we go in the trunk to put all the stuff we bought away, and she opens the trunk and she's like, we're going to Disneyland.
My cousin got married the summer of my junior year. So my entire family went back to Nigeria for the wedding. And just seeing my mom in her element with her family, seeing my dad with his college friends and high school friends, and his family was just super cool.
Just coming to Northwestern just to drop me off and having that experience of being the farthest I've ever been away from home.
When I called them and told them I got accepted to medical school, I think that was a moment where I was this is where all my hard work is paid off, and it was just so nice to be able to share that with my parents. And I was I'm gonna be a doctor.
My first quarter at Northwestern when I got all A's and B's, and they were so proud of me for succeeding thus far in college.
I think the most memorable moments are just going home on Sundays for dinner and being around my family and my little cousins, and just sort of eating and enjoying my time with my family. So
definitely times when I go home for breaks, which isn't as often as I would like, but I think it just makes the act of actually going home more meaningful now that I'm away so much. But basically it's just really nice to be around them after not seeing them so long, and getting hugs and kisses and loved on.
That I love them and I appreciate all the support that they've given me and all the encouragement I appreciate, because I'm trying to work for a goal that's bigger than me.
I just want everyone to know that I would not be who I am without each and every one of you all, and that I am forever indebted, but I know that you're not requiring any payback, but I wish that I could just I wish that I could show you, and I will like spend my life just showing you just how much I love you all.
I want to make sure that my family knows how important it is to me to have their support, because I often complain a lot or just like do whatever, but to have their support is just so amazing to me.
Everything that y'all have ever done for me, even if it wasn't always acknowledged outwardly, just know that I've always appreciated everything, every sacrifice, every attendance at a game, event, function, whatever it may be. Everything that y'all have done and given for me to be here on this day, on this moment, is just as much y'all's as it is mine, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys.
This is not just my success, it's definitely a group effort. I couldn't have made it through these 4 years without them. I couldn't have made it to Northwestern without my family.
We know it was not easy. We know there were different roadblocks that presented themselves to us, and we really overcame. And honestly, this is a team effort, and I appreciate every single one of you.
I am so grateful of all their constant support and love, whether it be emotional support or financial support. And I know I can be a spoiled brat sometimes, but that I really love you guys.
I know it took a village to get me here and took a village to get me through here. It's hard being away from home a lot of the time, but I'm so grateful for my mom and my sister for always answering my phone calls and always answering my texts for little things like what's my social security number to how do I apply for a job and stuff like that.
I appreciate all the support that they've given me, even when I've been really stubborn, not listening. I've always appreciated everything that they've done for me. I mean, I couldn't have made it through Northwestern or to this point without them.
I'm so grateful, and I wouldn't be here without you. As much stuff as I've put you through, as many tears, as many tantrums, as many fits, thank you. I love you, and I appreciate you being here.
Well, I'm very happy to be here. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. I know it doesn't seem like you've done much just because this is a very different space that people in my family aren't used to being in, but thank you for introducing me to Christ. That was pretty much all I needed.
I want to make sure that my parents and my grandmother know how much I appreciate them for raising me and for always being there for me, supporting me through this journey.
I'm just really thankful for everything, for constantly supporting me and being able to come home and get out of the bubble that is Northwestern. And I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I love you so much.
I appreciate you so much and everything that you've done for me, all of the support. There's no way that I would have been able to make it through without not only my mom, but also my brother too.
I just want my mom and dad especially to know that I am extremely grateful for their sacrifices, because it costs so much money for me to go here, and I've seen my parents work longer hours and just make themselves extremely uncomfortable just so that I can have the opportunity to go here. Just how much they've done for me over these 4 years, and the phone calls and getting me through the test, studying and all those different things. So I just want them to know how much all that really means to me.
I couldn't have made it through these last 4 years without you. Like you guys always say, nothing beats a failure but a try. And I tried, and here we are.
I truly do love and value all of you all. I definitely would not be here if it wasn't for you all.
Every day I'm just inspired by you guys. The fact that you were able to make the biggest sacrifice coming to this country, trying to make a better life for your children. I'm inspired by that decision every day. And I just feel like that has really been what has empowered me to be able to do the same thing, kind of move to this state where I didn't know anyone, and to pursue my dreams. I knew that I could do it because my parents did it. So I just really appreciate you guys.
I want my family to know that I really appreciate every single one of them, and thank you guys for being here in such large numbers. I'm really excited to graduate, and I could not and would not have made it here without you.
I'm your last kid, so you guys did it. I really appreciate everything you guys have done for me. Thank you for all the sacrifices, and I promise it will pay off.
This has been a really, really long journey, and I would not have gotten anywhere close to this without you.
I want you to know that all the sacrifices that you made were worth it, and that I'm very honored that I'm yours. I'm your big girl. This is all for you.